The oath beckons. Here we go again. No pressure. Burn brighter, Ignium. Thanks, little one. Have to get out of this damned city. I'll send you to your graves. Onion. Show me the surroundings. Good evening.
I heard the tidings of your victory, but knew this wasn't over. Always more to be done. Now, come on. Come on, then.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
That's that.
I harbored such hatred for the Titan Kronos, for all that he had done, for all he put you through. Yet now he himself is working to undo the harm he caused. Such power you possess, to have brought about such change. Total eclipse.
Together we shine.
They said the war was finally drawing to a close. Somebody must have forgotten to notify those we slaughtered.
We need them here for the time being anyhow. Has Olympus informed you of the nature of the next phase of our plan?
I got the gist. We fight on. Nothing changes. Never has before, so why would it now?
What are you talking about? A lot's changed. Olympus is no longer in danger. The House of Hades is restored.
The way it always was.
For you.
The glint of valuables.
Nowhere for them to go. Time sign. Again for now.
I noted that your father and I thought of something suitable for Kronos. for I do not want him here. He shall preside over the Isles of the Blessed, near to Elysium, in your domain. An honorary post befitting one of his experience.
Yes. Next up.
Great Hecate, I celebrate your ways. Throughout my passage through the dark ice, Great Hecate herself was generous enough to notify me of your latest exploit, sorceress. And I wouldn't have believed a word of it had I been told by any other being save for her. So then, the Titan Lord has truly been defanged.
So it seems, Lady Medea. And the monstrosity that loomed over Olympus is gone too. Some traces of both threats remain, but we think we can handle them.
You apparently can handle anything. My only fear is that this means we may not see each other quite as often as we have. And shall I be forced to leave Ephira soon, so that mortals may then rob this city of its character?
That won't be an immediate concern. The underworld will not go back to how it used to be for quite some time. The dead shall have to wallow for a while longer.
Oh, how utterly terrible. But only for the dead. As for me personally, why, I don't even know whom to curse. Pleased to oblige.
How many of these do they have? It's Poseidon.
You brave the waters in the Rift of Thessaly. A nautical experience not for the faint of heart. Fraught as it is with deathless ships hell-bent on your family's destruction, may you have smoother sailing there next time. Treasure from the sea!
Lost. need a quick overview. Shades, I release you.
Resort, which we would have used against Typhon, had you not found more of a targeted solution. Merely something Hephaestus has been working on, half-heartedly. Would have cost my son his favored forge, and more.
Barrier down.
I trust this message finds you well. We must remain in close communication as best we can, even if it means employing the services of your underworld's boatmen every so often.
I see you decided not to act on my prior recommendation for the good of your flock, whose sheep you often eat. For how much longer do you plan to bar me from the rift?
Thinking it might be a while. Got my flock, got my barn, been sleeping better lately, and having to uproot, settle someplace else, packing and unpacking, I don't want any of that.
How fortunate you've made yourself such a comfortable arrangement that happens to be right in my blasted way.
Oh, that's... You better meet some of the guys.
Shandal sheep.
I'm full.
All tired out. The hammer. Good. Straightforward. Anchors. matter. For delivery. The Black Flagship. Olympus, I accept this message. Some driftwood. In the name of Hades. Lightning from on high. Trouble. Now that my brother's back, you still have no intention to return the Rail of Adamant, do you? Even though it was in his possession prior to all this.
What makes you think he has greater right to it than me, huh, babe? He wasn't even using it 5/6 of the time. Just another weapon to him. But it's my one and only.
How touching. I trust your mother shall make sure it all works out, seeing as she's back as well. I wonder if she's always known you'd get your hands on that thing.
Oh, she has. Because this isn't my first time. Then I kind of lost it at one point, and your brother got his hands on it instead. But I always take what's mine. Getting warmer. This thing is full of sand.
golden apple. Let me help you. There.
Another joins our ranks.
Made it. Down we go. All quiet.
Shine ever brighter.
Lord Poseidon! My flames ignite. Lady Demeter! There it is. Oh. Remember me, Talos? Or just attack me right away? Who first? You picked the wrong target. Where I am from, we lacked for plenty, but we never truly lacked. And I know that's in small part because of you, Grandmother. My headmistress thinks so highly of you, and I could see why from the moment we met like this.
Perhaps I ought to have far more gratitude myself. I think so often of my pain and lack. How could I not? Yet I have you, this mountain home, and more. Would only that the burden of it all ever lightened. Now even the Weavers of Destiny apparently are gone, and shall do nothing to preserve their stake in our futures. That is the talk on the mountain, granddaughter. So then we truly are alone, but we can fend for ourselves.
They got through.
Observe.
Should get here soon enough.
father's palace is now closed for retrofitting, probably much like what's underway in your father's realm, leaving you with nowhere to rest after a hard night's work.
It's all right, Lady Athena. I mustn't stay here longer than I have to, and recover far more swiftly where I'm from.
You fight as though you're unencumbered, but I know the surface weighs on you. It is impressive how you've learned to suppress this fate-wrought weakness in your blood. Go with grace. Our family's counting on us.
My boon grows stronger.
Agent of Change.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. You tell her I said that. Get your ideas.
Saw that coming. Feather.
Good evening. Now then, my girl, you know what to expect. Leap for the summit, all whilst I shall ensure you find the proper stream. Go on, then.
All right, Grandfather. Let's put your theories to the test.
Special delivery.
There's my order. I can use this. Next floor. That broodling again. coin for Charon. Enough of this. Olympus, I accept this message. The messenger. Almost to the top. Drove it back.
The possibilities. The limits of my light.
Lippy?
Hermes.
Too bad Pop's palace is shut down for now. Heightened security, something like that. You don't mind, do you? No need to dally over there, if you ask me.
No, between us, I don't really mind at all. I can still keep up with the king and queen and all the rest by boon, and this means I can get back a little sooner on a good night.
You see, that's exactly how I look at it. The sooner you get past that massive monster likely lurking behind that huge gate back there, the sooner you can rest up for the next one.
Then let's go. Healing.
Why, hello.
Remember me?
enough of this, Typhon?
Zeus!
Take that monster down!
Making your children do the work! Hey, Typhon! Back to the abyss! This is our mountain.
A figment of the monstrous Typhon is destroyed. Yet none perhaps shall know of it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time. And you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale, I suppose.
Return to Shadow, now! I did all right that time.
How can this be?
Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you, and asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating. You name it.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out. What does that Titan know about my friend?
Something the matter?
Just right.
Good to see you, Goddess.
take it.
You made it. Oh, for me. Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess. You witches aren't as subtle as you think.
That's exactly what someone who is unknowingly poisoned by a witch might say, you know.
Next time you got something to say about me, you come say it to my face. No, you witches would much rather sneak around, though.
What are you even talking about? I think you're being accusatory and abrasive. There, I said that to your face.
Odysseus tried giving me one of his talks, telling me you didn't go complaining to him.
He was concerned with how we're getting on. You're not exactly being subtle, and he's quite perceptive in case you hadn't noticed.
Be quiet.
That music. I'd recognize it anywhere, even without the words. And here I thought I must have been the sole admirer of siren songs in all the crossroads.
I just wanted to see if our music maker even knew that particular piece. Perhaps it shouldn't be permitted here, especially if it has insidious power over men's hearts.
I think we dead men are no longer as susceptible. Though I'd best give it another listen, just to be certain.
Let me know if it becomes distracting. Your mother and the rest are safe, Lord Hypnos. They'll surely be expecting your return and presumed you'd wake after all this, but you're still sound asleep. Well, don't worry. I made you a promise, and I intend to keep it. For recycling. The night is ours, Shades. Surprised you've heard of this one, but all right. Play us another song if you don't mind.
New releases.
You know what? Sure.
It's your stuff. Should be easier to clean spills off of these at least.
Huh. How about this?
Gotcha.
These must take inspiration from the shrimp of Lord Poseidon's seas.
Not bad, right?
Should fit the spirit of this place.
You got it.
Only the finest cauldron-like receptacles for our loyal shades.
Pretty decent.
Let's make it happen.
Not a problem. Not enough stars in the sky for you as it is, huh, Mel?
Huh. Let's do it.
Say no more. Could always use more stuff hanging from the trees.
The fated list. The bell.